Ma'am, my name is Michelle Tayubong. I am 36 years old. Uh, I've studied education, but due to financial problem, I did not finish it. And then I am married right now. I have two kids. I've studied caregiving before. In 2003, I passed the um, Red Cross training, CPR, adult CPR, and first aid training.
Please
Um,
tell me how old are your children?
my children, my eldest is a boy. He is 10 years old, and my youngest is a girl, a 2-year-old girl, going to 3.
Can you please tell me more about your working experience?
Yes, ma'am. I have experienced working as a caregiver at Macaria Miranda Residence on the year 2006 and 2009. Um, I am a caregiver. I help Mrs. Miranda in her everyday life. I assist her, uh, taking to the doctor, taking the medicines, and I, every day I sure that Mrs. Miranda is comfortable and she take her medicine on time.
Okay. How old was Mrs. Miranda?
At the time of she is 85 years old.
And beside this experience, did you work somewhere else?
Yes, ma'am, but that's only voluntary work. I work as a volunteer teacher, a preschool teacher in our church every summer. I work there for 2 months every summer. I teach children ages 3 years old to 5 years old. I teach them. We teach them all the volunteer teachers. We teach them ABCs, numbers, shapes. We prepare them on their regular school.
Okay. Did you work until now with children, with small children?
Yes, ma'am. Every summer, every
Okay.
March, April.
But inside a house with a family?
I had a small store, a sari-sari store in front of our house, which help my husband on our what do you call these, financial.
So you don't have any experience as a nanny in a family, working in a family?
Not yet, ma'am. I just experienced working. I just experienced volunteer work
Mm-hmm.
on my cousins and my nieces. That's it.
Okay. Tell me what kind of job would you like to have as a nanny?
I would like to have to be a nanny and a tutor as well.
Would you prefer
But
smaller children or bigger?
uh, both, ma'am.
Both?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you think you can handle a newborn baby and to do the household chores in the same time?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Describe me a day with a newborn children. How would you
Um,
see?
yes, ma'am.
How do you see a day of work?
Newborn children. I usually newborn children sleeps most of the time. They just woke up when they are hungry or when their diapers are wet. So I think every day I can, the children, while the child is sleeping, I can do all the household chores. And when the child is awake, I feed him and I'll make him clean and comfortable so that the child wouldn't cry.
Okay. Tell me what reasons may have a child who is crying without a break.
Um, Maybe a colic, or the child is hungry, or the child is uncomfortable, or there's something, I guess there's something wrong about the baby. Um, the baby had a colic usually.
What if the child you are taking care of is getting sick? High fever,
I,
vomiting?
I'll take her to the nearest hospital and inform the parents regarding the condition of the child.
But what if it's not necessary to bring him to the hospital?
Uh, I'll I'll take him medicine.
Okay, but first you will take his temperature, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I take the baby's temperature first, and then I'll take the medicine if
No,
it's
no.
necessary. Oh, yes, ma'am.
And then you will inform the employer, and
Yes,
the
ma'am.
employer will tell you what kind of medicine you can give to the child, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Because the medicines are different
Yes, ma'am.
name, or and you have to ask before give some medicine to a newborn baby
Yes, ma'am.
or to a baby, doesn't matter the age, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That's right.
Tell me, what is your family saying about your decision to leave Philippines?
They are very supportive. At first, my husband doesn't want me to go because he wants me to look after the children. But then, as our financial status is getting higher, and I've decided to go, he supports me on my decision.
He will be the one taking care of the children while you will be away?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me, do you know how to cook?
Yes, ma'am. Not a bit, not that good, but I can.
Okay, and what about ironing?
Yes, ma'am.
For how long would you like to stay to work in Romania?
as long as the employer wants me to employed.
So you want to stay more than 2 years.
Yes, ma'am.
And what would you like to do in your day off?
I guess I'll go to the marketplace, to the church to familiarize myself in case my employer wanted me to go to the supermarket to buy something, then I know where it is.
And what if your employer will not be able to give you the day off in 1 week and he will pay you to work?
That's okay for me, ma'am.
Tell me, what what other country besides yours, America, Canada, would you like to live in?
Um, um, I guess UK and Romania, I guess. Somebody told me that Romania is a beautiful country, so I want to try.
Indeed. And why did you think of UK?
Uh, Somebody told me also, and I read it on the internet. That's why I think it's very interesting there.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, ma'am.